Welcome back. Today's Friday. My favorite home game is today, and that's where we're at. We just arrived. I'm in a new vehicle. I'm gonna actually show this vehicle to you guys later. Actually, I feel like you can kind of tell what kind of vehicle this is just by like, you know, the look and shit like that. So I just bought a vehicle, paid it off in full. So it's like basically like my first own vehicle, and I'm kind of excited. But I'm not gonna show you until I complete all the mods and shit like that I want to do. Anyways, and oh yeah, the teeth. I know a lot of people have been asking me that some people like hate it, some people love it. I don't give a fuck if people don't like it. I do it for me. I like the way it looks. It's kind of like a grill, so it's like a less flashy grill. I can take them on and off, there's suction, and I just like the way they look. Girls really like it. Guys mainly don't like it. Some guys do like it, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, that's dope. But for majority, most guys don't like it. Majority, most girls do like it. So, and I like it. And I only do things that I like to do, you know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter what other people think. So if you don't like it, kick rocks. Anyways, this is my favorite home game. Why? Because the girls, mainly the chef is phenomenal. Oh, and the best part, that action. So I got intel from a little bird. Okay, actually the host. Okay, I got intel from the host that tonight the biggest whale of all time is coming to this game. This is my favorite home game because there's tons of action already. There's already like at the table, there's no pros. There's 2 players that are decent or that know how to play the game. The rest are fish, and then occasionally there's a whale. But tonight, there's a huge whale. That's the intel we got. We're gonna need a bigger rod, a fucking fishing line, you know what I mean, for this guy. We need a harpoon. I don't know why I looked in my back seat for a harpoon, but we need a harpoon. Okay, the lighting seems pretty good right here, so we'll talk right here. I think I've been playing for about an hour and a half. First hand, effective stacks is 1,000. We're playing 5-10, so we have 100 big blinds. The hero wakes up with ace king under the gun, raises to 50, gets called by the whale, gets called by somebody else from the cutoff, and then the button raises to 250. Blinds fold. The hero goes all in for 1,000. Everybody folds. The button, which is the villain, makes the call with pocket kings, and we missed the board, no ace, so we lost 100 big blinds there. So we had about 650 bucks left. I didn't want to rebuy. I wanted to play short stack because the big whale who's on my left, I wish I was sitting on his left, but he's on my left. He's the big whale today, and he has been straddling to like 75 and 60 and 50 pretty frequently. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna jam with like a pair or something, whatever, if I'm gonna play short stack. So he straddles to 60 from the cutoff. The low jack calls, and then the hero from the hijack goes all in for 650 with pocket 4s, 4 of clubs, 4 hearts. The villain, the big whale who's at the cutoff, makes a call. Everybody else folds. We're going heads up. Pot's 1375. Board, the villain has king 8 and the hero has pocket 4s. The board runs out. There's no king and no 8. So we double up from that hand. So now we are back up to probably 130 big blinds-ish, maybe 140. I'm not really sure, but that's the update so far. Okay, since the last update, it's been about 15 minutes, 10 minutes since I doubled up with pocket 4s, right? So it happens again. Effective stacks is $725, okay? Effective stacks is only 70 big blinds. The hijack, which is the whale to my left, straddles to $75, and the button, who only has $500 behind, he calls. And so with him having $500 behind, I'm like, oh God, he's probably playing, well, first he's a fish because he only bought in for 50 big blinds. Anybody that buys in for 50 big blinds is like a fish. But I was thinking he was just tight because he doesn't have a lot of chips, and people who don't have a lot of chips only play hands that are like premiums. So folds around back to me. We have ace 8 of hearts, and I think that's better than what this guy's straddling with. You know what I mean? Like, I think ace 8 of hearts is just way better than what he could have. So I just put them all in, so I go all in for 725. The straddler calls and the button folds. So now we're going heads up and we run it once. The hero has ace 8 of hearts and the villain has 8-9 offsuit. So we're looking really good, right? The flop comes in ace 9 7, turns a 6, river's a deuce, no flush. And I thought the villain had 2 pair, but he didn't. So we won that hand. So now we're up, and it's just the beginning. And I heard a little bird told me that the villain, the whale, is used to playing higher stakes and like is used to losing like $10,000 at a time. So this is gonna be a good night for you, boy. Hopefully, I'll keep you updated. this way. Update for you, okay? Effective stacks is $2,000. The hero wakes up with pocket jacks under the gun, and the hero limps. That means he puts out 10 bucks. The hero never limps. I don't even remember the last time I limped. I think the last time I limped was like 2 years ago. But the only reason why I limped is because I know the whale is to my left, and he's raising every single fucking hand, okay? So that's why I limped. That's my reasoning. Limping's bad, at least in my playstyle. The hero limps, the whale to my left. The villain raises to $50 as expected. So I'm under the gun, whale's under the gun +1. The low jack calls and the cutoff calls, and the hero raises to $275 total. The whale calls, everybody else folds. So now the pot is $650, and the flop comes ace, 9, 7, rainbow with 1 spade. Hero checks. The villain checks. The turn comes the 6 of spades. Hero bets out $250. The villain calls. Now the pot's $11.50. The river is a deuce. Hero checks, villain checks. The villain shows 7-4 offsuit with 1 pair. Hero wins, and now I really have an idea of the villain. The villain says, I'm not a poker player, don't worry, I'm a gambler. I'm like, okay, awesome, sounds good. If you beat me with a shitty hand, I'm gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad at all. I'll congratulate him. I'll be like, yo, God, you got me. Oh, you got me. Fuck, you're so good. You know what I mean? But like, all right, so now I have an idea of what he's playing. And what he's playing is any 2 cards. So now I know he's never folding. He'll play any 2 cards. So I think what I need to do is play tighter and bet bigger. And definitely don't slow play. That's what I gotta do. Okay. Interesting hand. Listen up. Let me get into a spot that's good lighting. Okay, check this out. Yo, effective stacks is $600. 60 big blinds. Under the gun limps in for $10. The hero under the gun +2 has 10 jack of hearts. Hero raises to $50. Small blind calls, big blind calls, under the gun folds. Now we're going 3 ways to the flop. The pot is $160. Flop comes queen 10 8 rainbow with 1 heart and 1 club. The small blind leads out. He bets $90 into $160. That's very strange, right? That's strange, right? Okay. He must be strong. The big blind folds. Then the hero calls $90. The turn comes a jack of clubs, giving a backdoor flush draw. The villain goes all in for instantly, right away. As soon as it comes out, the villain goes all in for $360. So the pot's $340, and the villain goes in for $360. The hero makes 2 pair on the turn, 10 jack, right? You would think that's strong enough, but there's a backdoor flush draw, right? So when he bet the flop leading into 2 people, I thought he was strong. So I'm like, okay, what hands do I beat that bet the flop into 2 people? I say ace queen and king queen, but I feel like both those hands might 3-bet pre-flop, but he is a short stack and he is a fish, so maybe he's not aggressive and he won't 3-bet, so that's fine. All right, cool. So he's leading out with ace queen, king queen, or pocket 8s. Unlikely to pocket 10s because he'll probably 3-bet, and I have a blocker 10 in my hand, right? So then I was like, all right, well, what 9s does he have? Pocket 9s? No, because I wouldn't lead into 2 people. So I was like, oh, queen 9 suited? Maybe queen 9 diamonds, queen 9 clubs, right? So I can't beat queen 9. I beat king queen, I beat ace queen. So that's what I'm thinking of. I lose to queen 10, I lose to queen jack, I lose to fucking queen 8, and I lose to pocket 8s, and I lose to queen 9. And I was like, what the fuck do I beat? I beat king queen. And like, I feel like ace queen would have 3-bet. So I was like, I beat king queen and I lose to all these other fucking hands, right? I was like, yo, will you show me if I fold? He said, yes. I was like, oh, okay. This is a disciplined fold for me. I mean, you guys probably like, easy fold. I fold, and the villain shows me jack 8. Bruh, what? Jack 8? I couldn't put him on Jack 8. That's what makes these games very difficult, home games, is because you can't really put people on hands. You can't bluff people that don't know what they're doing, and you can't put people on hands that don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So I thought I was just, I lose to so many hands and I only beat, like, I guess that's one of the hands I beat is a fucking Jack 8, but who leads out with Jack 8, like a bottom pair on the flop? Come on, man. So that's the only update I have for you. Okay, I just finished up the game. It is 3:40 in the morning, so I left early because the big whale left and then another player left, and there wasn't a lot of fish left in the sea, so I decided to leave. We came up, we cashed out 32.50. We were in for 15, so we came up 17. So wait, no, 32.90. So we came up 17.90. That was a good session so far. Now it's over. No other big hands happen. There was like some small pots and stuff like that, but no big hands. So I'll see you guys in the next video.